Hello, I'm Andy, and today my topic is about Chinese traditional culture. And there are lots of traditional culture in Chinese that fades away in history, but however, there are still some culture that survive the current and the existing now. And today my topic is the glove puppetry show. And at first, I want to talk about how glove puppetry show developed to survive. And first, I want to show you 3 short clips. And then the second one.
洋洋出来，也相思。
And then the third one. Thank you. And I think through these 30 short clips, I think the development is very obvious. And I simply conclude 6 major developments. And the first is the way of performing, and the second is the performing timing and the materials of story plots, and the puppets, the music, and the final is special effects. And first, the way of performing. And originally, the glove puppetry show will hold at like in front of a temple or just a roadside, and then the puppet is very small, and the people will come to see, but the people is very few. And then they do a survey to question the people who watch the glove puppetry show, and then they prefer television. So they start to make television programs. So there is a channel called Taiwan, and it most broadcasting the glove puppetry show, but it also broadcasts some Taiwanese opera, 歌仔戏. And then finally they even make DVDs, so people can rent it in the video rental shop. And about 8 years ago, they start to sell DVDs in Family Mart. So there will be more people to buy the DVDs. And the second, the performing timing. With the DVDs, you can play it, and you just have a DVD player. You can play it at any time. But in old times, you have to wait until maybe some festivals, and you have to come to a specific place to wait Glove puppetry group to come and perform. But nowadays you have DVD and DVD player or a computer, a laptop, you can watch it anywhere, anytime. And the third is materials of story plots. And in old times, the traditional story, they will choose Chinese ancient story, and often it's history novel like 三国演义》《封神演义》《水浒传》these one. But nowadays they start to develop their own storyline. Start from 1985, they built their own storyline, and they have developed over 30 years. But the main character had not been changed. But their story plot is about a major storyline and some little small stories, but there will be also small characters appears, but near the end of the storyline, the small characters will die or will go far away. And near the end of a storyline, they will connect to another major storyline, and then they continue to develop, so they can over 30 years. And the fourth one is puppets. And as you can see, the original puppets is very simple and small, and they don't have legs, and like this. And then as they develop, they start to make bigger puppets, and the clothing are more beautiful. And even nowadays, as you can see, their eyes or their nose, their hair, their clothing are much more beautiful and delicate, and of course they are much more expensive. And also their weapons, much more delicate and beautiful. And the fifth is music. Traditional ones are conventional music called 南管北管. And but nowadays they have developed their own music. Just like singer will release some soundtracks, they have their own soundtracks every series. And the final one is special effects. In traditional form of the glove puppetry show, they just perform in the air and they battle, but I think it's not that interesting. So, however, on TV or on DVD, they can add some special effects like this. When you appear on the scene or they prepare for their attack. And there are still other innovations. The first is internet and the merchandise. The internet, take P-Blush for example. Conclusion.
Conclusion.
They have their own official website and their own official YouTube channel, their own FB webpage, and the merchandise are so much so they can earn more money. And then their future prospects, they have developed a new series called 东里战斗记. It collaborates with the Japan playwright, and the Japan playwright is called Xu Yuanshen, and it's the first time that Taiwan's Chinese culture glove puppetry show start to step in the international stage, and I think it's very good, and I look forward to their development. Thank you.
Thanks.